It's been a while. Hi, Envy. Hi, Bronze. Hi, Shannon G. Welcome in, Purple. Let me go ahead and get the first giveaway pinned. I will be doing a buyer's appreciation giveaway. I also have a gift with purchase. I have so many fun things to show everybody, including some junk journals that I've started and haven't been able to finish. But hi, welcome in, everybody. The giveaway is posted, and this is a really exciting recipe book that I can't wait to show you. But in the meantime, because I know I always have some of my friends like Envy from my snack shows and some from my kids shows, this is the giveaway today. It's actually Japanese gum, and I love the packaging. So enjoy the gum and then keep the packaging and use it in your junk journal, because isn't that just the cutest? Hi, Leo. How's the sound? Everything sound good? The raid train is going to be finding its way to us in just another minute or so. Hi, Anna. Please take a minute to enter the giveaway and then browse the bin and the auction. You'll see that a lot of the thumbnails just have the Junk Journal Jamboree thumbnail. It's a little bit difficult to get everything photographed, but I'm happy to show all of it, of course. So if you have a specific request, please feel free to add it to the chat. Hi, Mom. Welcome in. Doing a junk journal show, trying to reduce the amount of stuff I have before we move. We'll be moving out of this house in just a couple weeks, and we've got a little too much junk. So, all right, if you haven't already, yay! Hi, Emily. Thanks for the raid. Hi, Graciela. Everybody enter. Thank you, Envy. How are things going in the DVD world? We've got a couple more people coming over from the 9 o'clock show, and then at 10 o'clock they'll be here. 11 o'clock we'll raid over to the next person in the train. If you want to see all of the shows that are in the Junk Journal Jamboree, just go up to the top and search Whatnot with the word Jamboree, and you'll see. I've heard that it's been kind of slow this summer. I have been enjoying time with the kiddos and mostly playing chauffeur, driving around back and forth between appointments and events, parties. All right. I'm going to go ahead and slide this off to the side. I'll show it again in a minute, but I do want to highlight the fact that we are going to also have a buyer's appreciation giveaway. This one is the sweet brand new stamp that is going to be part of the buyer's appreciation giveaway. And because it's back to school season, I stocked up on some glue. Yay, welcome in, everybody. Thanks so much for joining. I was just showing everybody that we've got a gift with purchase. I've got all kinds of Scholastic glue sticks. These are great for putting in your little travel kit so that you can always have a glue stick when you are out and about. Because I have some of my snack friends in the room, I went ahead and chose a fun snack as our giveaway. But check it out. Look at the adorable packaging. My junk journal friends will keep each and every one of those boxes and then turn them into little tags. So I thought that was a fun little givey because it's still the fruits of summer. But have you ever tried melon gum? I haven't tried this one yet, but I may or may not have some before my next snack show, which won't be until closer to Christmas, probably. So, again, welcome in, everybody. There's 1 minute left on this giveaway, and then one more time, free with purchase for the. I think I have 10 of these. So for the first 10 people that make a purchase, you will get a glue stick with your order. And then at the end of the show, right before we raid, I'll be doing a thank you buyer's appreciation giveaway. And I wanted to highlight, this is kind of my best find of July. This adorable Betsy Clark recipe album. This one is in the auction. It's the highest ticket highest priced item I have, except for a couple of the junk journals, I think. And it's because it is just too sweet. It does have "Here's to many delicious hours, love, law" inscribed on the inside. It's got a few handwritten, shared recipes, a few typed, and then all of these recipe cards as well. So the owner took half of them and pulled them out from here and then double stuck them in. So there's 2 in each of these little slots. So if you want to get your pre-bids in, we're going to come back to this one in just a few minutes. Otherwise, if there's anything in the bin that you'd like to see, type it in. And let's see, Bronze, you've got some gum coming your way and you have discounted shipping. And nobody will pay more than $5 for shipping today. That's my gift to you. And most of the items are actually pretty low in weight. So, all right, let's do the first one. This is the bundle Hop to It Bunny Bundle. Okay, and let me tell you why. I know Easter is a ways away, but some of us like to get a jump on it or a hop on it. I found this yesterday when I was at the bins. Isn't this the most adorable little clip? And the great thing about junk journalers is we take everything and we repurpose it. So this adorable little bunny tail clip would be so cute on the front of a junk journal or dangling from it. So then I went and looked at my stash of things. I was like, oh, I've got some pastel paper, and I added even more things. So here's the first item up for bid. It includes that cute clip, some brand new dividers, new in package in cute pastel colors, and then this one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of pastel cardstock. And I made a little note here. It just got a little bit smashed in the corner, so just keep that in mind. We're going to do dollar starts on most of the items. And then I'm going to go ahead and add these adorable, not those two, let's see. Of course, we had an avalanche as soon as the show starts. That's okay. It's easy to pick back up. We're going to add this beautiful handmade paper. Okay, it's made here in Malibu. There's the liner for inscribing. There are petals and seeds, and you can actually plant the envelope and plant the card itself. All right, ready? Definitely worth more than $1. Here we go. First auction is running at 10 seconds. I do not have any charms today. No charms today. Mostly paper and cards. And then, oh, here it is. Like I said, it avalanched a little bit. I'm going to add, I have these little guys to add to it. If anybody wants me to run it again, I'm happy to. Add that and a portion of a map that I have. So I'm going to run it one more time. I'm going to add a little bit more to the bundle. If anybody's ready to start thinking ahead to spring and pastel colors, here is the first bundle. And I'm going to try and go live again tonight as well, since this is only an hour show, and I have a few demos lined up that I'd love to do. So if you haven't already, take a look at my profile and bookmark the other shows that I have coming up. All right, I'm going to move these off to the side so as not to confuse. Oh, thank you. Yeah, certainly. Pay that shipping, get it out of the way, and then you only pay a max of $5 shipping. Look at this lovely little bundle. It's got all of these cute little note cards, and then the one that has the seeds and petals, a portion of a map. Look at how beautifully green that one is. All of this is coming to you. Thank you. I hope you had a great show. I wasn't able to listen to all of it because I was frantically trying to add more things to mine, but isn't that the case, right? All right, next up, let's look at some little golden books. And I have, I think, about 20 that I've pulled aside. And instead of showing all 20, I think I'll show 3 or 4 at a time and then let you choose. They are, again, dollar starts. Now, the reason that they're dollar starts is because they are all, the first 10 are vintage and they are written in. Some pages have been torn, but these are a great way to get your junk journals started with little golden books. Some people want to practice pulling it away another day. When I have more time, I can do the demo of how to dissect one of these little golden books. But let me get the first one going, and these are your choices. Happy to flip through any of them in more detail, but otherwise, we have got Alvin's Daydreams, Frozen, which is a newer one, not vintage. Toodle, which is vintage, but this is a reprint, I think. 10 seconds on the clock. Let's see, this one is 1973. It's not the original 1945. And then Tiny Toon. This cover, you can see, I've never actually seen one like this. So I find this interesting, the way that the paper has separated from that cover. That actually is beautiful, the way that it's weathered. Pocket Full of Daisies. Which one would you like me to set aside for you? And then I'll add another one to the choices and run it again. Yes, absolutely. So Alvin's Daydreams, and I'm happy to flip through each one of them if you'd like me to. Frozen, Toodle, 1970, I think, was the copyright on that one. And then Tiny Toon, which has this really interesting separated cover. Toodle, please. Yep. Okay, and let's just do a quick flip through. Make sure this one isn't actually inscribed, and the pages are actually pretty crisp. Look at how cute that one is. That's a good one. I buy them whenever I see them at the bins or at the library bookshop. But yeah, that's a great one. 1973. Good choice, Pocket. All right, let's do that again. And this time I'll add in two more. I'm going to add the Saggy Baggy Elephant and a really old one, Buster Cat Goes Out. That one is more collectible, but you'll see that there's some issues with it. So the Saggy Baggy Elephant is inscribed here. And this one is, again, the 1974 copy. It looks newer than 1974, but Buster Cat Goes Out is one of the earlier ones from 1989. And unfortunately, the last page is torn in half, and I don't have the other half. The rest of the pages look okay. There's a little bit of dog ear on that one. So let's run that quick. Okay, and buyer's choice of Buster Cat Goes Out, torn page, Saggy Baggy Elephant, inscribed, Frozen, Tiny Toon with the dissected cover, or Alvin's Daydreams. Nice crisp pages. Crystal, which one can I put your name on? Frozen, you got it. Let's take a quick look at it. This one I find often, so I actually have two copies of this one. I kept one, and just making sure that there's no surprises. Looks good. All right, Crystal, that one's coming home to you. And sweetening the deal a little bit, here is the fire engine one, and if I can find it, I have some fire engine stickers that I came across. They're here somewhere, but in the meantime, adding fire engine. This one says 1987, and it's almost brand new. Oh my goodness. Crisp, crisp pages on that one, guys. All right, running it again. Dollar start. And welcome in. Please tag a friend. Starting it again. Okay, so here's your choices. Nice and crisp new. This one has the 75 years little stamp on it. Fire engine book. Alvin's Daydreams vintage. Tiny Toon. It's separating. Saggy Baggy Elephant is also in great shape, like new, except for the inscription. The pages are great. All right, and Crystal, which one would you like to add to your pile? Catch up on the comments there. Elephant, you got it. All right, pulling elephant out and adding 2 more classics. Okay, Scuffy the Tugboat, not inscribed, which is nice. Pages crisp. This one says 1983 on it. Ooh, bonus. Plastic barrel, no sharpener needed. Little crayon bookmark. Okay, and then Pokey Little Puppy. This one is the best-selling one, and this copy says renewed in 1970, but this one is newer than 1970. Does have a sticker on the back for the price, but the pages are crisp, crisp, crisp. All right. Any of the choices from before plus those, I'll flip through them one more time. 10 seconds on the clock. And buyer's choice. Pokey Little Puppy. Nice and clean. Sticker there. No inscription. Scuffy. Nice and clean. No inscription. Buster has a torn page. Tiny Toon has the cover. Alvin's Daydreams and nice clean fire engine. Remember, once you've paid $5 in shipping, ooh, yay, Revenge just purchased some Fabri-Tac. So this is in the bin, guys. These are the great travel size. Again, I like to take my stuff in the car with me because I'm always waiting for a practice to end or an appointment, a therapy session. And so having one of these in my bag makes it easier for me to stay purposeful on the go. Crystal, which one this time? Pokey Little Puppy. All right, Pokey Puppy is yours. And let's see. Adding Sailor Dog to the mix. Running it again. Sailor Dog by Margaret Wise Brown. I love that author. No inscription. Pages are pretty good. Yeah, no dog ears. No tears that I see. Cute, cute. This one says 1981. All right, starting it now. Sorry for the delay. Pocket is going to grab one. Which one are you thinking of, Pocket? Oop, Ansel's jumping in there. Or Anna. Anna, which one are you thinking you'd like? Alvin, you got it. All right. I did not run any of these through eBay to check comps, guys, so some of them might be worth more than others, but I have plenty. Now, this one is a library copy, okay? So it does have some library stickers here, here, and here. Sometimes if you use a hair dryer, you can release the adhesive a little bit. So again, some stickers here, but for anybody that maybe likes bulldozers, we're adding that to the mix. Another sticker here. Keep that in mind. And then Sailor Dog and all the previous ones. And let me add back in, I have another copy of Pokey Little Puppy as well. This one, however, does have some handwriting on the first page, but the pages themselves, on the inside cover, I should say, pages themselves look good. Pages themselves look good. Okay. All right, we've got Kim in it this time. And Kim, which one are you thinking you would like? Pokey, you got it. All right, let's see. Adding Thomas the Dinosaur and I'm Not Sleepy. Thank you, Abstractory. Everybody, if you're not following my mod, Abstractory, please do. She is the one that organizes these wonderful junk journal trains. And I remember from organizing them for kids' clothing that they are not easy. It is a lot of unpaid work So please go follow Abstractory, bookmark her shows, and buy some stuff from her. Maybe even throw a tip her way if you're on the train. Speaking of trains, this one is a great clean copy of Thomas and the Dinosaur. Otherwise, we also have I'm Not Sleepy. Got the 75 mark there again. No inscription. Nice clean pages. Cute little foxes. Good night, Daddy. Those are the choices. And Pocket says Sailor Dog. So we will add that to Pocket's pile. And I'm going to add in please and thank you and keep it going. We're going to keep it going. 10 seconds on the clock. And the please and thank you book. There's so many great YouTube videos out there, guys, on how to turn little golden books into junk journals. I have not done one yet, but I've been collecting them and starting to put together. So cute. I love the rich colors on these. So they are coming. They are coming. This winter I'll be working on them. Crystal, how can I help you? Which one would you like? I've got 4 more in this pile, guys. I'm going to show all 4 to you next after Crystal chooses. Yes, Crystal, these are the choices. The Please and Thank You book, nice clean copy. I'm Not Sleepy, nice clean copy. Thomas and the Dinosaur, nice clean copy. I'm a Bulldozer has a bunch of stickers because it's a library copy. Fire Engine, nice clean copy. Tiny Toon, this one is interesting because the cover is coming apart and I've never seen that before. Older, you can see, I'll show you guys the backs in just a minute. So that's Tiny Toon. Buster Cat Goes Out has a sticker and a torn last page. And I'm pretty sure Scuffy is a nice clean copy. Bulldozer, you got it. And then this time, I'll tell you a little bit more about the Golden Books and we can compare things. Let's see. Oh, Scuffy instead. All right. Scuffy the Tugboat. And where's your name? Crystal. There we go. Throwing in the last 4. Okay. I'm a Monster Truck. Peanuts, Let's Fly a Kite. Charlie Brown. Puss in Boots from DreamWorks and Captain America. Okay. And I think all 4 of those are nice, clean copies. I'm going to switch it to 30 seconds just so I can show all 4 of those. And maybe you guys will bid it up a little bit. This is the stack. No more being added to it for this show. I still have quite a few that I'm hoarding for later. Okay, not inscribed, clean pages, nice copy. Not inscribed, clean pages, nice copy. Also, you've heard it, not inscribed, nice clean pages, great copy. This one has a little bit more shelf wear on the edges and on the gold. Not too bad. No inscription. The pages definitely have been turned and maybe even a tiny bit wet on the edge. And some separation here. Okay, so that one is not quite as crisp, but this one is not one that I've seen very many times. 2011. Newer, but harder to find. And then it was Buster, Tiny Toons, Fire Engine, Bulldozer, Thomas, I'm Not Sleepy, Please and Thank You. Pocket, which one? Peanuts? You got it? Okay, running it again. 10 seconds this time. Let me know if we're ready to move on to signatures or something else, or if you have any questions about things that are in the auction but not pictured. Crystal's going to add another one to her pile. And while you guys are bidding on those, I was going to show you that sometimes you can date the Golden Books by looking at the backs. So you can see how these are newer. The Hulk is there, Kung Fu Panda. Crystal wants the fire truck one. All right. The Fire Engine book. Nice clean copy. And I actually have one more of those. So you'll get the stickers if I can find them. If I can find the stickers, I will send them your way. But I actually had another fire truck off to the side. Also clean copy. I think I have 3 of these. Super cute. Running it again. Okay, I'm going to run it 2 more times, guys. So if you really want one today to add to your bundle, let me know. You can see the barcodes. See, here's how you know that this one is the oldest in the group. When you're looking at a big stack of them at a sale, so that you don't have to flip to the copyright. And sometimes, I guess, you know, the copyright is not necessarily the date that it was printed, but these are the oldest 2. This one is the Tiny Toon one that's separating, and then this is the oldest one, Buster, with the half page. All right, sorry, forgot to start it. Starting it again. Bronze. Is Thomas still available? Thomas is still available. What's going on? Why? I guess I left my own show and now I'm bouncing back in. Let me click refresh. Don't panic if I have to go out and come back in. Are we good? Click start here from my phone instead. And make it 10 seconds. Sorry guys, not sure what happened. I was running all of my auctions from the computer and for some reason that one didn't want to. Thanks, Leo. All right, Bronze is winning. And what did Bronze say? Bronze, which one did you want? Did you want the Thomas one? Was that you? Thomas, you got it. All right, let's run it one more time, but then we're going to do something besides just little golden books. I'll have these in tonight's show, and then if you search little golden books, one of the other Raid Train friends. Oh, what's happening? Says run next. All right, scaring me. There we go. All right, last one, guys. Which one would you like? Last one, and then I'm going to show you some signatures and some books and so. Oh, sudden death. It's not supposed to be sudden death. I'm sorry, guys. Crystal, which one did you want to round out your? If there's time at the end, I'll run them again. I just don't want the whole show to be the little golden books. Crystal, would you like another flip? Puss in Boots, you got it. All right. All right, so come see me this evening if you want more golden books, and I'll go through the stack one more time and see. I didn't pull any of the princess ones, the Disney princess or Mickey Mouse, but I have some of those as well. All right, next up, just heading down the list unless you're welcome. Thank you very much. Oh, vintage book covers. Let me show you these. I have... Oh, there's the fire truck stickers. I knew I had them. All right, so this is the Mark Twain book that was in the Buy It Now. Let me see. It is still there. It's $5. It's from 1917, and you do have permission to take this one apart, guys. It is okay. You can see that it's a little bit dirty here on the contents page, but really beautiful book, still in great condition, but with just a little bit of the foxing around the edges that tells you that it's vintage. The spine is actually still in really good shape. It's a floating spine. So if you'd like to grab that book and either alter it, read it, or tear it apart, however you choose, that one's in the bin. Let me pin it for just a second. Okay, if anybody wants to grab that one, you can. And I do have another Mark Twain book that I can do tonight for the same price. Similar condition. It's The Other Abroad. Innocence Abroad, I think. But I wanted to show you these book covers. A couple of these I bought, and then I have... I bought here on Whatnot, but I have way too many book covers. Way too many book covers. Hi, Mustang Patty. So good to see you. I didn't see you pop in. Thank you for your purchase. I so appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. All right, a couple of Reader's Digest covers. Now, I want to show you that they are split at the spine, but most people don't mind because they're going to go ahead and chop it right through here and add either fabric or another piece of chipboard or something similar. So this one has these are the two nicest covers as far as prints. And then I've got the Princess and the Frog. So this was me taking taking apart my first little golden book. And you can see I did destroy that precious gold spine. I wanted the pages for a journal that I'm working on. So these are 2 that are left if you'd like that one. And then the rest of these are older books that I'm using the pages for some of my signatures that you'll see later. But let me go ahead and get this going. There's 7 available. Starts at $1. 10 seconds on the clock. Buyer's choice. You can either have Man in the Universe, and I do try when I'm taking the books apart to keep the inner cover and, oh, I'm forgetting the name of this page. I've been up all night, guys. There's a specific name to this page and the title page. I try to keep the first couple pages intact if I can. All right, Jenny Lowe. Let me show you these last couple. This one is Share My Pleasant Stones. This is a newer one, but it has a really nice hand feel to it. This is in really good shape. I think I did a pretty good job, guys. No marks on that one. So that one I took apart. This one, a self-portrait, Mary Sarton. Okay, and again, love these pages. Really nice hand feel to them. That one still has the chipboard there. And then this one, you know, I'm curious what you guys think. Do you like how dirty this one is? And if you look close, it's actually a cat. So this one was A Good Day, A Good Night by Wheeler, and there's a little cat embossed right there. Black pages. Did you see one that you want? Reader's Digest yellow. You got it. I'll put your name on that one, and then I'll run it again. And I just want to make sure you know that it is split right there. This one was 1981. Definitely vintage. I think I was in first grade. All right. Jenny is going to go ahead and grab another one. I'm guessing Reader's Digest. These are hard to find. Bronze. Yes, you can. Bronze. Here's your screenshot. Oops, let me lower it. There you go. And Jenny, I will set that one aside for you, and then I will run it again and see if we have interest in some of the covers that are not Reader's Digest, but I will keep looking out for them because I haven't taken all of my Reader's Digest apart. These are ones that I bought a bundle of them. I think I got 5 or 6 of them, so I kept 4, and then I put the other 2 in this show. So that one's going to Jenny. And then these are the last choices if anybody's interested. If not, that is okay. I'm going to turn them into something wonderful. Okay. Little golden book there. Aristotle. Share My Pleasant Stones. Self-portrait. And the cat embossed. All right. Set these aside and show them again tonight if there's any interest. Thank you for looking. Thank you for buying, Jenny, those other 2. And I'm going to run a couple washi tapes. All right, so here are some washi tapes. Really great basic. You get 2 for $1. If you've already got a bundle started and you want to add some washi tape, you can choose 2. Here's a wider one of roses. This one looks like it's got script. This is orange, great for Halloween coming up or fall. And then this is floral. You can choose 2 washi tapes to add to your bundle for $1 if you like. And let me try it one more time. I'll add 4 more. Okay, and put them on like a ring. Okay, and if anybody needs just a little bit of washi tape, I know it's sometimes you got to buy the whole package. And you really just need 1 or 2 to kind of liven up your stash. So choose 2. Any interest? No deal. That's okay. We're going to move on to signatures. I think is next. Or the heavy box. Let me know in the chat. Are you guys ready to see some covers, signatures, and journals? Or do you want to see my big old box of junk? And it's truly junk, guys. It's truly junk. Ugh. I've stuffed it to the gills. Signatures. All right, signatures it is. I love paper. You guys, my favorite part of junk journaling is making the signatures. I've got to get to a point where I'm sewing them or binding them in. There are no sew techniques, but I haven't mastered sewing them in yet. So let me show you the first two that I have, and we can do buyer's choice on these. You'll see that most of mine are binder clipped because it just makes it easy. And these are the junky junk ones. So let me find it. Dollar start. Let's get junky. Just junky signature. I've got two of them. I'm going to run it for a minute so that I can show you the pages. And you guys can decide if you like the first one. 1 minute. Here we go. All right, thicker brown paper there, vintage arithmetic book there, vintage children's textbook there, a photocopy actually of some graphics there, a little bit older cookbook page, envelope, art book, tracing paper, kids book, somewhat coffee dyed, barely. It's just at the edges. Engineering book, map, resume paper, fancy blue, marble, notebook paper, children's book, how to draw mountains, another children's book, and center of the signature, the center fold is an Asian graphic. So this one is a little bit more Asian themed, Asian art, has the impression from there, but it's ready to decorate, ready to show some love. All right, you can either sew it as is, buy both of them for $1, throw them into a cover like I showed you, or just take the papers that you like. So let me run it one more time, and then you can choose from either of these two. Just $1 for a pile of papers, and do this one for 30 seconds. Okay. Mostly children's book pages. Children's book there. Older book page there. Magazine there. There's that arithmetic again. Microwave recipes. Music page. Tracing paper again. Baking bread. Dictionary. Montana map. Children's book. Drawing paper. Calligraphy paper with an interesting image. Seashells from a French children's book. And then there's coloring page, graph paper. So there you go. All right, so those are the first two signatures. I see there's not an interest in those two yet. That's okay. That gives me a reason to go back to them and start adding to them. Now, here is the same idea. This one is lots and lots of pages, but I really wanted to use this one, I think, more so as a practice journal. Because each of the different pages are a different weight and different size. So this one is, let me see, the Just Junky Journal. Again, it is not bound. These are unfinished journals. $1 start, because I really like to collect the paper, fold the paper, and then this one is my favorite. This old wonder, look at this page. It's starting to fall apart a little bit because it's so old. Game book, tracing paper. So yeah, lots and lots of papers there. All right, let me double check the comments, and I'm going to slide this one back in my to-do pile. And then these are similar to the ones that I showed at my last show. And they're a little bit more traditional scrapbook paper. So these are travel size. Oh, Midwest Merchant snuck in there and grabbed it at the end. Midwest Merchant, you're going to be so happy with this. Okay. So each of these different pages, because they're unbound, there's 2 signatures there. You can take them apart. You can turn them around. You can cut them and turn them into tags. I mean, this is just a wonderful way to sample somebody else's paper collection. I started it and I was like, I'm not sure where I want to go with this one. So it's been sitting on the shelf for a while, and we are quite literally moving out of this house in 2 weeks' time. And so I really need to move on from some of these projects. Okay. And you'll get a glue stick too, I think. The first 10 people get glue sticks. So thank you for that, Midwest Merchant. Yeah, it's such a great value, Abstractory. Thank you for commenting that. This is just me, like I said, clearing out my didn't finish it yet pile. All right, let's look at these little what I'm calling travel size. It is not a traveler's journal because those are longer and thinner, and I'll have those someday in a future show. But these are good, and I'm double checking the clock. We got 20 minutes, and then I'll go back on tonight if you want to see more signatures, more papers, more of anything. So you see the scrapbook paper came in a pad. So they're complementary colors. I like the airplane theme. So you could buy one individually or buy all 3, throw them together into, like I said, one of those covers. And let me show you one of them to start. I'm going to start with the stripy one. So if you're bidding on the stripy one. It's unbound, but this one is a little bit more finished with rounded corners and scrapbooking edges. It does have a little glue transfer tear there. So 10 seconds on the clock. $3. Actually, I'm going to switch it best down to $1. I just want these to go home with you guys. You've already got some nice bundles going. And double check the bin because there's some things there too. Okay, Rick Rack paper trim. There is that same heat transfer. Ooh, this one, I like that. That's the furniture encyclopedia. This is me experimenting with avocado dye. Yay, Jenny. Jenny's going to grab this first one, and the rest of it's going to be a surprise. Thank you, Jenny. And then let's go ahead and do a 10-second flip through. Oh no, I only put 1. So I'm going to have to quickly add it. That's okay. Travel, same, and quantity 2. That happens sometimes when I have more than 1, I forget to update the quantity. But if you've already got a bundle started, then there are hardly any weight to these at all. Where did it go? There it is. All right, let's do it again. Comes with the little bulldog clip to keep it together until you bind it. And here's my notes, I think. Let's see. 9 sheets, 18 halves, 36 pages, plus the cover. 10 seconds on the clock. Green is the next one that's going. $1 start. They all have very similar pages. There's that furniture. There's the avocado. Music. That recipe book I've been working my way through. Anna, thank you. And then I will do the last one. And I've got some really jumbo stuff to show you too, guys. Got some jumbo stuff to show you. All right, same as the others. Difference is the red Rick Rack and a different page of each of the same books. Okay, so all of these are pretty much the same. No surprises. Heat transfer, nice neutral colors. Take it apart. This one has that ABC page from the calligraphy book. Take it apart, put it into your own, add to it. Ooh, there's the ominous gentleman there. And Jenny, thank you. I'm so happy for you to get these. I really do, like I said, enjoy pulling the papers. It's so meditative sometimes. Pulling the papers out of the books, deconstructing the books, folding the papers. The scrapbook paper is not my favorite. I prefer the old books, but I'm experimenting with different styles to see which one I'm going to end up settling on and spending the most time with. All right, let's look at, I've got the 132 page so vote in the chat real quick. Do we want to look at the houseplants ones, which are pretty fabulous, let me tell you? Or do we want to look at the vintage one, which starts at $1? I think probably vintage that starts at $1, and you'll see why. Okay, vintage that starts at $1, and you'll see why. Okay, so giant binder clip holding this beauty together because I took the book apart, and this was a beast, you guys. These are California textbooks, children's textbooks, and they are so well put together that it requires a lot of arm strength and the right kind of tools. Not easy. So, Exploring Natural Wonders, I took a couple of these apart, and this is the cover that I chose. You can use that cover if you want. You can switch it up, but this is the page that came out of here, so it can be used back there again, or right now I just have it kind of holding these 3 signatures together, and you'll see that it's very similar to the others. So let me find it. Where's the travel one? Vintage. All right, I'm starting it at $1, you guys. Most of these books I get for $1, and I need to put some of this in boxes to you instead of boxes to storage. I'm going to do a full minute on this one. Seems like forever sometimes, I know, but I do want to flip through these and show you how they're a little bit different than what you've seen before. So there's that same heat transfer, but then we have this fun children's book that I've used in each of the signatures. Again, experimenting a little bit with coffee dye. I love this image of the sweet little girl, and so I used a lot of these kind of rosy pink colors in addition to the neutrals. Then we've got a hint at the house plants. I'm drawn to some of the books from the 70s that have a lot of houseplant images. Music there. Again, found a lot of Asian books that are Asian drawing or Asian flower arranging. Has a nice tooth to it, not quite a cardstock. Vintage dictionary page. Again, thicker cardstock. That one might actually be like a blank greeting card. And there's the center signature for that one. Okay, they can go in any order, but I suggest that one first. Then I love the dolphins. I'm a huge lover of dolphins. We see them often when we drive from Malibu down to Santa Monica. And slightly different here. I like a good index page, and then look, there's a little bit of washi tape, and then I have a nice stash of this beautiful stationery, and just because Midwest, I'm gonna let every now and then there's a random card. I just use these when I'm gluing to make sure that the pocket doesn't glue the whole page down. So you can repurpose those cards as well. Like I said, lots of index pages, very cream neutrals. Take it apart if you like. That the backside of the children's book, so brown on the front, and then that peachy orange comes back. And just a quick peek. Very similar pages there. And this one holding it all together. And you know what? We don't always have to finish it. I really enjoyed pulling this apart. I got some aggression out, you know? And then I enjoyed folding all those pages, and now I'm enjoying clipping it and sending it to you. Best dollar you're going to spend all week. All right. So Midwest, I hope that you have fun with that, experimenting with it, putting it together. Or, you know what? Tear those pages into tiny pieces. It's yours now. Whatever you want to do with it, you are welcome to. All right, let's look at the houseplants ones. We still have 14 minutes, and these were for junk journal that jamboree that I couldn't attend. I forget what came up, but I had wanted to attend the one that was, I think it was gardening themed, and so I spent so much time on these. This one is the double paper one. So this one's going to start at $32. And I will show you why. I'm going to run this one for 5 minutes. So let's talk about it for a while, okay? Thank you, Retired Kathy. I'm so glad that you joined. And if you head over to YouTube, you'll see the last couple minutes of it whenever you get a minute. All of my shows I upload to YouTube. Tara E. Casas. All right. 5 minutes here. And then Abstractory, will you please remind me if you're still here in the comments who I raid, because I've lost track. You get into the thick of it and then you start to forget. All right, this is a beautiful Asian inspired wallpaper. It's nice and thick. And for now, I just have it as like a little wrapper. I could do a fancy like button closure on the back or the front, but I just love the image too much to cut it more. And this was what I chose to do with it. And then I took this book, House Plants, and it was a soft covered book. So I took the cover and I reinforced it with an old school file folder, turned it into a front pocket there and a back pocket there, and added a fabric sample, but it's like a seagrass cloth, like a wall covering there to reinforce the spine. And I'm okay with the frayed edges. I love it. And then, per usual, all of my signatures have bulldog clips because I haven't sewn it together yet. You know, once you sew it together, then you double the price, more or less. But let me go ahead and show you just a couple, and you'll see that I took the house plants and I used it in each of these different signatures. Okay, there are some beautiful kind of 70s images of houseplants inside each. Going to include, of course, music pages, index pages. There's that stationery I told you about, and the matching envelope, letterhead, ledger, hello, old dictionary, beautiful um, buffet page. Here's some textbooks. They do have some writing. Here's a little bit more of that book that I tore apart that was The Wonders of the World. And it's more of a flip. Deserts and Caves. That was the second one. Okay. There's that. Equations again. Notebook paper. Oh, and this I bought these on Whatnot. I was so excited to get that idea of printing onto dictionary pages. My printer kind of eats the paper, so I haven't been able to replicate it, but I bought this page on Whatnot. And then I love the tooth of the pages that separated the chapters of a different book. And you can see there's actually imprint there of all the different kinds of wildflowers. Centerfold, so cute. And that is the first signature. Okay, 2 more minutes. Just going to have fun showing you as many signatures as I can from this one. And then I'll show you the other one as well. And I did raise the price on these because I spent a lot of time on them, and I'm okay. Look, that's a walrus. I think it's hilarious. Sometimes we can add a little bit of fun and whimsy. I like the green of the map. So lots of greens, grays, blacks, creams, recipe, embroidery, probably a homemade paper. It came out of a journal. Some flips and folds because these are thicker, bigger coffee table books. There's a piece of scrapbook paper, shadow puppets from a kid's book. Not as many kids' pages in the houseplant journal. And there's another dictionary page. And let's see what the centerfold for this one is. Oh, cute plant. Cute plant. Okay. And then last one, the penultimate one. Last one will have to be a surprise. There's that Asian book again. Not quite bonsai. Terrariums. I love the foxing on the natural foxing. There's that scrapbook paper again. Flips and folds. Blue kind of graph paper. And then bringing in the blue with this recipe page. And then this really cute shaker magazine that I found that was small. Some manila. There's the terrarium again. Asian art. Bringing in the greens. This is a piece of wallpaper here. Flip out embroidery or quilting, not quite sure, similar in theme. That children's book, but an image that makes it look older. Doesn't quite, you can see there, it's more of children's book. And a little bit more scrapbook paper. You'll see that I don't really use printables. Other than the ones that I purchased that were the printables on or printed images on dictionary pages. I don't know. Right now, I'm not a big fan of the printables. I much prefer the older books and the bulldog clips. So this one will find its way back to another show in a more completed state. I'm okay with hanging on to this one. let me know if there's anything you want to see in the bin before we head over to our friend. Let me see. It's Loveland. Thank you. Thank you, Abstractory, for reminding me. I had it bookmarked, but like I said, when I'm talking, my brain fog says, can't quite. All right, one more. Unless you hit me in the comments with a question or something else that you want to see. Oh, I want to run this one real quick. I showed it at the very beginning, and there might be somebody out there. Oh, and the popcorn too. Let me run this one real quick. $20 on this one, and this is why, guys. Gonna do it for 15 seconds. Okay, it's in great condition. I have not tried to clean it yet, so it's in great condition as far as intact. It does have a little bit of cooking grease there, but I think that will come off because it's a glossy cover. So if you're a fan of Betsy Clark, I wrote Precious Moments. It's not Precious Moments. I'm sorry. It's actually Betsy Clark. I think they're different, right? And then these are almost all handwritten recipes, and a lot of people will pay like $1 a piece for those recipes on other platforms. But then the book itself is in such great shape. The plastic of the spine is still intact. All of these different sleeves, recipe card on the back there, double recipe cards in each of these sleeves, and extra recipe cards at the back. So if anybody needs me to run it again, right? Isn't this great? I'm going to clean it up a little bit more, and then I'm probably going to add a few more recipe cards to it from my collection. But then I'll increase the price, and I need to change it because it's not Precious Moments. I did that in the early morning hours. It's Betsy Clark, and I need to research what the difference is because I feel like there's a little bit of a difference. Popcorn. Did you guys see the popcorn bags? I found these in the bins yesterday. Oh my goodness. Does anybody need some popcorn bags to add to their bundle? I forgot to photograph this one again, early morning hours. I literally found these yesterday when we went to storage. It's right across from the bins. Isn't that convenient? And I positively love them for a carnival journal or even just one of those golden book journals. So this is actually the set that you would get for $1, and I think it's so worth it, you guys. Okay, so that's the set there. Let me quick run. It's 5 bags, not 4. It says 4, but that's because I had set the other ones off to the side. I have 4 of these. Set of 4 paper bags, and it's this one says popcorn, set of 5. This one says popcorn. I think they're vintage. I mean, there's no date on them, but they were in the same bin as these glassine ones. Ooh, bonus. Look, you actually get 6. So these are naturally vintage color, and then plain paper and another glassine. So there you go. Pocket, you get these. Sometimes they stick together, so you got a bonus. You've got 6 coming at you. If anybody would like me to run that again, let me know. Otherwise, if somebody wants 10 of the popcorn ones, I grabbed all of them and I kept a good number of these from, I think I have 20 for myself. I absolutely love these, but it's a good way to round out your bundle if you'd like 10 of the popcorn bags. Pocket's going to grab those as well. And 4 minutes on the clock. Let me get the buyer's appreciation giveaway going. And at the same time, I can run more popcorn bags or anything else. Last call, guys. Buyer's appreciation giveaway is starting now. I will end it right as we raid. Let me make these packets back up for the next show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gotta find it real quick. Thank you, B Casas. Set of 5 pipreggs as shown. If anybody else wants one. 10 seconds on the clock. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Yay, Ravind is still here, or Rev. Tell me how to say your name. I feel bad that I don't remember how to say it. The teacher in me wants to get it right. Running it one more time. Last one, because the other one isn't a full set. I'll have more tonight. If anybody wants another one tonight. 10 seconds. 10 seconds for the last set. Yay, Anna, thank you for adding that to your stash. Checking for comments. We go back to school. So wait, today's Sunday, right? We go back to school on Thursday. So the kids have a quick week. Thursday and then Friday. And then next week is our first full week of school. All right, let me draw a winner for the giveaway. And it is selecting Anna. Let's read this together real quick. To love what we do and share what we love as we help others enjoy creativity and worthwhile accomplishments. In this, we make a difference. Abstractory, I dedicate that stamp to you. I give it in your name to Anna, and that will come. It's a brand new stamp. Isn't that nice? It's a nice little sentiment. I think that's a great way to stamp your whatnot receipts, the packing slips or something similar, right? Isn't that so cute? All right, and look at that, we are right on time. And Leo, I'm looking at my sales and it looks like I made more than I spent yesterday, so there you go. That's the name of the game, guys. I'll try and come back on tonight. Bookmark if you haven't already, and /raid. I'm also going to try and do some kids clothes because storage is overflowing, guys. So Patty and the rest of my kids' close friends, I hope to see you again later this week. I'm going to shake the dust off. Let's see. And see if I did that right. Is she live? There it is. All right, we are ready and off.